Oh, and it looks like we're live. Sweet. We're live. Everything's good. Let's do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me, Maple Brewski, for day 4 of December. 4th of December. That's actually an easier thing to say. That's okay. Welcome again to the 2018 Beer Advent Calendar. And since it is the 4th of December, we are obviously doing number 4. So we're going to pop it open. Already pre-opened, already pre-chilled. I still haven't seen the beer, which is great. But today we have a beer, again from Baja Brewing Company. This is their PA, Cerveza Collaboration Session IPA. Coming in at 4.5% alcohol by volume and an unknown IBU. Here's what the bottle looks like. Pretty cool. Nice little donkey or mule going down the streets of I guess where Baja Brewing Company is. That's very nice. Yellow color instead of the green. So let's get up Baja Brewing Company onto the laptop here, and PA. Perfect. Push that there. Yes, I'm of legal age. Let's also bring up the video so I can see any comments. I don't know how many people will be watching at the moment, just because it is super late, which is a bummer. I'm getting off work late on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so the streams will be a little bit past midnight, which I think should be fine. Hopefully not the end of the world, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right, guys? So, PA by Baja Brewing Company. Let's see if we can find it on the website to bring it up. It's actually not up here. Nope, not up here. Which is fine. I mean, it is a collaboration brew, and because the way that this is set up, the advent calendar is that there are 12 companies that provide beer, and those 12 companies provide one of their own beers, like made at the brewery, obviously, usually, you know, most of the time, and then the other one is a collaboration beer. So this is their Baja Brewing Company collaboration beer, PA, 4.5% ABV, unknown IBUs. This one, that one was a bit harder to get off, and I don't see any carbonation coming up through. So this was a tighter seal for sure. Right in the box of caps is what I call it. What are we doing here? We're going over, yeah, no IBUs listed on tap either. But we're going to pour it into my Innocent Gun tulip style glass because it's clean. Pour it up. 355 ml bottle. I could definitely get away with more. For sure. Do a full glass. Yeah, there's a little bit to taste after the video. But looking at this, nice color as well. A little bit lighter, I want to say, compared to the Por Favor Mexican IPA, but still very similar. Dark copper, burnt orange color with a nice off-white head on top. Looking pretty. Slightly hazy as well. You can see my shadows of my fingers behind the glass, but still just ever so slightly hazy, which is really nice indeed. So let's have a smell. See how this goes. And also, actually, before I do that, Maple Leafs Santa hat, because at least one tonight. Thank God. Very close in overtime. There was 2.7 seconds left in the game. Nice job, Austin Matthews. So let's have a smell of this beer. Ooh, it's got like a little bit of spice in there. A very faint aroma coming off it, at least. But a little bit like a little bit of spice coming in, mixed in with some nice hoppiness. Slightly maltiness of this particular beer. But yeah, a little bit of spice, coming off there, which is kind of neat. I guess a little Mexican flair, or what have you. See how it tastes. Not too bad. sort of like a baby Por Favor, like yesterday's. It's like a baby version, which makes sense to pale ale. Very, very nice. Bitter, malty, hot bitterness, your pine, your grapefruit, then you get a bit of light caramel malts as well. Definitely very similar to the Mexican Por Favor IPA that we had yesterday. But like I said, on a baby version, a little bit more scaled down. Flavors are a little dulled down a little bit as well, but still very, very beautiful IPA. Crisp, clean, goes down wonderfully smooth. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Sorry, I forgot that. I'm getting the full effect of the carbonation in this one because it was a tighter seal on the actual bottle. It does have a little bit of spiciness to it. Even to say, at least for me, maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me or whatnot, but a little bit of heat, ever so slightly. Could be wrong, could be right. That's the thing too. You never know. Other than that, nice lingering bitterness for sure. Piney, like I said, a little bit of that almost what seems like spicy, but without the actual heat, sort of thing. Quite nice indeed. Now that's a solid pale ale. There's a lot of flavor going on there. From the bitterness of the hops to nice pininess like grapefruit, and that also still has that sort of what I call Mexican twang when it comes to the beer. It's like a little spicy almost, a little more bitter, little I would say even slightly salty even. Just something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but wow. Just sort of changes the game as far as pale ales go. Beautiful beer. Actually, I lied. It's since I did start streaming, it's not the 4th, it's actually the 5th. So I'm a day late and $1 short on the beer. At the end, though, we can definitely crack open number 5 because I can legally look and see what's in number 5 on camera. But I'm not going to drink it today. I want to save it for tomorrow night when I come home from work because, it just makes sense that way for me. Oh, excuse me. I guess it's a treat. You guys get to see all my burps because it's live and I can't edit them out. I've always wanted to do like a burp compilation over the year because there are some very funny burps for sure. But I'm still trying to find a way in iMovie to just split a clip but use that clip separately. I still haven't found a way. I don't see why there wouldn't be a way to do that. But so far, in these past 2.5 years, I've come up with nothing. So, get the little treat of the live stream burps. Looking on the bottle here, IIPA has been given, Session IPA, what do you mean has been given? It doesn't have anything on here really. Has the alcohol, 4.5, like I said, unknown IBUs, not listed here. Well, here on the bottle, website, or Untapped. But I would put IBUs mid-30s to mid-40s. It's decently bitter for sure, especially with that sort of like Mexican twang, like I've been saying, that little bit of spice, a little bit of salt, a little bit of kick to it almost. Real nice, and it does that lingering bitter finish. Definitely would add some points to the IBU scale. Here on the bottle though, you have the you have the logo, very, very nice. The mule or the donkey. Alcohol percentage imported by Craft Beer Imports Canada. Produced and bottled in Tijuana, Mexico. BajaBrewingCompany.com is their website. But no other information, no description of the beer, no IBUs, no best before brewed on date. It is fresh, for sure. But none of that information is listed on the bottle, which is a bit of a bummer for sure, because I'd like to find some stuff out about this beer, but sadly to no avail. Looking on the website, like I said, so far I can't find it. Just have every other beer, the Mexican IPA, excuse me, a black ale, blonde ale, amber, raspberry, and oatmeal. There's another thing. Our beer is just saying how they're made. Malted barley, water, yeast, and hops. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Actually, let's read this. The little ingredients thing that they list, because I think this would be kind of cool. The way we brew is inspired by an appreciation for great taste and age-old tradition, adhering to the German purity law. Very nice. The world's oldest and maybe most sacred food control law, we use only 4 ingredients to craft our beers: premium barley, crystal clear purified water, hand-selected hops, and the finest brewer's yeast. Of course, we also bring a Mexican twist to the artesian ales we craft so that you can experience a taste of Cabo in every sip. That's pretty cool. Malted barley, we use a dozen different varieties from Canada, woohoo, the US, and Germany. Very nice. Water, our water flows via underground aquifers from Sierra de la Laguna Mountains, an hour from Los Cabos, and is ideal for brewing. That's interesting. I'm pretty happy I checked out this page because I like to learn all the information I can. Yeast. These are microorganisms that help ferment our beer by eating sugars in the wort and transforming them into alcohol and CO2. And the hops. Ours are primed, picked from the northwestern US and Europe to help add the bitterness, flavor, and aroma that make our beers unique. Quite nice. So it looks like the water is the only thing that they use strictly from Mexico. But the malted barley is from Canada, US, and Germany, and the hops are from Europe and the US. Interesting. Come on, grab some hops from Canada. We have some great tasting hops. Very fantastic beer. Like I said, the Mexican IPA was a bit more West Coasty. This one, I would say, is a touch West Coasty. I've never had a West Coast Pale Ale, but West Coast IPAs for sure, where it has, some of that more malty flavor as well. Very, very nice addition to the nice hop bitterness. But like I said, I compared to Por Favor, which we had yesterday, is definitely a bit more toned down, more chill, more mellow. Pale ale, but still packed with great flavor. Can't go wrong with this beer. So far, out of the first 2 breweries that we've been to, Tiny Rebel and Baja, I do prefer Baja. Tiny Rebel was interesting, for sure. But to be honest, Baja's kind of just been kicking it out, like knocking it out of the park here, compared to Tiny Rebel. Tiny Rebel definitely does have the points in the logo, just because their logos are pretty freaking cool. They're really, you should check out their website too, tinyrebel, I think .co.uk. Check them out. Check out their beer logos, amazing. Baja, very nice as well. But the beer is where it's at when it comes to Baja so far. Finally, moving over to Untapped, IIIPA has been given a 3.32 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of only 28 ratings. Wow. Collaboration with the Mexican brewery Cervecería Cajula. Oh, that's really cool. So there's another one. Cervecería. How do I say it first? Cervecería Cajula. That's pretty cool. Nice. So at least we got a little bit of a description here, but nothing too crazy. Very, very nice beer. With that said, guys, cheers in the final sip. Let's get right to ratings. By far, an amazing, amazing beer. Real super tasty. Nice use of hops. Nice little malts. Little spicy, not heat wise, but just like that spice flavor. beautiful as well. Nice lingering bitterness, a little florally, a little citrusy as well. So far, damn good beer. IIPA gets a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'm very pleased with this beer. Very, very nice. Definitely want some more, especially, well, this one and the Por Favor Mexican IPA. Sign me up. Bring me more. I would want a lot because those are very delicious beers. Presentation-wise, I like the logo. They're very clever, very, very nice. Nice use of colors. They're not too overdone. I like it. I like it a lot. But for information-wise, bummer. It just gives you your alcohol by volume. No IBUs, no description, no ingredients, no best before date. Bummer. As for the website, no information about this particular beer. Also, bummer. And even with the information listed for the beers, still not too much. So presentation-wise, gets a 3 out of 10 for me, just because the logo is pretty darn cool. Well, guys, I know it's late. There's not too many people watching at the moment, so I think I'm going to end this one off, running around 16 minutes here. So, with all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mape Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. One thing I do want to note before I officially sign off is that December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, those videos will be pre-recorded. I will be breaking the law and diving into those 4 beers before it's time. Reason being is that I'm actually not going to be around. I'm going on vacation, taking myself on a little vacation. And where was I going with this? Yeah, I'll have to pre-record some of those videos. So, those will be coming still every day, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But I won't be able to live stream those. Sadly, I can't take my computer with me. But they will get to you. They will just be pre-recorded. So please don't give me too much crap for that. Well, with all that said, guys, that's going to do it for me, Mape Brewski. Thank you again for joining me for my Craft Beer Advent Calendar 2018, whether you are sitting here live or just catching up on a video of mine. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow with number 5. And actually, speaking of which, if you lasted this long, we can crack open number 5. Not crack the beer open, but crack open the packaging. I can get this out. Oh. So what do we have for tomorrow? Yukon Brewing Imperial Stout, made with 10 different malts. Ooh. Beer worth, oh wow, 9.5%. Boom. Check this out tomorrow, guys. Be here. Be square. Alright, guys, I'm going to throw this in the fridge. I'm going to shut this down and get back to what I usually do and probably upload tonight's video because I forgot to do that before work. So, thank you again for joining me. That's going to do it from me, Mape Brewski, like I always say. Crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Merry Christmas. Now I gotta go shut this off. This isn't being recorded. This is live. And take care, guys.